What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Closet of Kids Convos Vibes Unleashed. I just need to know, have you ever noticed when you first start creating content, right? You're excited about everything. Every comment, upload, subscriber, and you cannot wait to hit, yeah, publish. But then something changes, right? The excitement starts wearing off. You upload a video you really believed in, and then it doesn't do what you hoped it would have done. You lose subscribers, people stop coming, life get busy, and then all of a sudden you're asking yourself, why am I even doing this? Because I swear I ask myself that all the time. And I think every small creator reaches that point. And if I'm being honest, I reached it too. The other day, I just lost 47 subscribers in one day. Now, I'm not telling you that so you feel sorry for me. I promise that's not it. But I'm telling you this because I know what it feels like when something you've poured your heart into feel like it's moving backwards instead of forward. And for a minute, I questioned everything. I questioned my content. I questioned whether I should keep going. Because I do have two channels. I felt like maybe leaving this one alone and start focusing on that one alone. But then I realized something. The problem wasn't my content. The problem was that I started looking at the wrong thing. All right, so when you first start creating content, your why is usually pretty simple, right? Maybe you wanted to tell your story. Maybe you wanted to encourage people. Maybe you wanted to prove yourself that you could actually finish something. And maybe you found something that made you excited again, but somewhere along the way, our why starts changing without even realizing. And we stop focusing on why we started. We start focusing on where we're getting, right? If we're getting the subscribers, if we're getting the views, if we're getting the recognition, if we're gonna get the money. And let me say this though, there's nothing wrong with wanting any of those things, right? And I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to grow my channel, because of course I do. That's why I think when we started, it's part of it, right? We want to grow it. We want to get the subscribers. We want people to watch our stuff. But here's what I've learned. Those things make terrible motivation, because there will be days when those things just don't come. And there'll be weeks when it seems like nothing is happening, and months where you wonder if anybody even notices all the work that you're putting in. But I'm telling you this, if those are the reasons that you're showing up, eventually you're going to stop showing up. Because disappointment is heavy when your expectations are attached to things that you cannot control. That's why your why matters so much. Your why has to be bigger than your results. Your why has to survive slow seasons. It has to survive the discouragement. It has to survive the self-doubt, because those seasons aren't a possibility. I promise you, they are a guarantee. I think about people who start going to the gym, right? The people, and that's me too, the people who only go because they want quick results. Those are the people who usually quit. But the people who fall in love with becoming healthier, they keep going, even when the scale doesn't move. And content creation is the same way. If you only create because you want the numbers, you'll eventually get tired. But if you create because you genuinely love encouraging people, or you genuinely love teaching, or making someone laugh, or documenting your journey, then even on those hard days, you'll find reason to hit record. I'm going to tell you something I've had to remind myself. Every video doesn't have to change the internet. It just has to reach the person that it was meant for. Sometimes we think because thousands didn't see it, it didn't matter. But what if one person needed it, right? What if one person decided not to quit because they watched your video? What if one person smiled after a hard day because of something you created? Isn't that worth it? I think because we become so focused on being seen by everybody that we forget the power of reaching somebody. And maybe that's what I needed to remember this week. Or even remind you. Maybe that's what you need to remember too. If you're a creator over 40, we live enough life to know this. The best things in lives don't happen overnight. We didn't build careers overnight. We didn't build confidence overnight. We didn't become who we are overnight. So why are we expecting this journey to be any different? Do me a favor. Keep showing up. Keep learning. Keep creating. Not because it's easy. Not because you're guaranteed success. But because somewhere deep down, there was a reason that you decided to pick up a camera in the first place. That's the reason. So don't go back to that season. Go back to that reason. Protect that reason. Because when the excitement fades, when the numbers don't make sense, and we feel like throwing in a towel, your why is the only thing that's going to carry you. And if you're watching this today, I just want to tell you something. Don't quit because you're discouraged. Hey, Rest if you need to. Take the day off if you need to. Step back if you need to. But don't give up on something that you still believe in. Because some of the greatest things in life happen because somebody decided to keep going one more day. I'm choosing to keep going. I hope you do too. And if no one told you today, what you're creating matters. So keep showing up. Your people will find you. Hey, and I'm going to see you in the next video.